what's up guys? I'm just gonna give you a lacquer update now about what's going on with my... Oh, just hold on, these fucking people, bro.
This is quite an interesting story. I was working at Glue at that stage, and I was a senior creative, so it's a bit different. Like each agency, you know, the titles are different, whatever. So I was kind of, I'd guess ACD, and I was working on South African tourism, and the client was massive. It was huge, and it was much larger than anybody thought it would be. And we started running into a lot of problems where we had an African portfolio that had like 10 countries in it, and we had like international portfolios and whatever, and our ECD at that stage couldn't actually get to all the work. I was working on the African portfolio, and we were completely, we weren't the special part of the account, so we always ended up reviewing last minute, getting ourselves into so much crap, because then everything would change, and then we had to work throughout the nights and whatever. So I literally woke up one morning and I was like, I actually can't deal with this. Like, it's screwing up my life because I keep on working late, and it's always like on the brink of disaster. So I just decided to take the initiative and actually taking control over the account. No, I do not think so, but I've never believed in awards, so I'm a bit jaded when it gets to that. But it just kind of feels like awards are a lot of times a lot of old men patting each other on the back, or each other's companies on the back, and I've seen a lot of work that was really good and would have been award winning, not winning anything because it's just not from the right place. Oh, that's interesting. So it depends on copywriter or designer or art director. Art director, there's obviously talent. I'm an art director myself, so I can spot that talent much easier than I can spot a copywriter's talent, for instance. There's some basic things that kind of intrinsically comes with you when you're a creative person, and you always look for those things. And I think a gut feel is actually part of it as well. And personality. Like, there's a lot of things to be said for actually being able to work with other people, and you can usually pick that up pretty quickly. Oh, word. I find that it goes in cycles. You'll feel like a hero for a couple of months, and then you will feel terrible, and you feel like you're worth nothing. That sounds horrible, but it is the truth. And what I find for me at the stage where I'm in my career, I can look back at what I've done before and kind of inspire myself by, I have managed to do this, so why am I stuck in a rut now? When I was younger, I think I depended a lot on the people around me for affirmation, and just, you know, if you have a good CD, your CD will like build you up, and they will notice if there's a problem, and they will help you through that. Yeah, that's exactly what you're saying there. I think for me personally, and I think here I need to put in a disclaimer, it's different for everybody. Like, CDs look at different things, depending on how they are as well. So for me, what I like to see in a creative is broader thinking than just, I've got a brief, I need to fulfill this brief. It's thinking about how this brief affects the rest of the brand, and how it fits within the rest of the brand, because there's a greater picture, and a lot of times people forget about that greater picture. So every time that you do a brief, even if it's a Facebook post, you always need to remember that it's part of a greater plan. And somebody that can always keep that greater plan in the back of their mind just creates better work in over an expanse of time than somebody that doesn't. No, I actually don't think there's an answer for that. There's a lot of reasons why there's no answer. Firstly, I've been a CD at 5 companies now, and each place that I've been a CD, it's been something different. The role's been completely different. It's been the same title, but what I ended up doing, my responsibilities were different. So it's difficult to actually answer that because each place that you're at is looking for something different. One thing which I think needs to be addressed in general is that people think that a creative director is all about being creative and coming up with awesome ideas. A creative director is like 70 or 80% managing people. You need to be able to spot a good idea and say yes and give advice and whatever, but I deal with people. I manage people, I help people, I let them fulfill their own potential and help them in that role. But my job is not to come up with great ideas. My idea, I see the ideas and I can judge if they're right or wrong, but that's not my job anymore. And that's a thing that I think most people, sorry, I'm going on a long time now, but a lot of times when I interview juniors and you ask them, what do you want to be? And they're like, I want to be a creative director. They don't actually realize what that means, because it's not about the creative anymore. It's about me teaching people how to be better. Honestly, no. I don't think it exists. Sorry? Once again, we're going on. People that work in advertising are creative people. They're passionate about what they do. If you're not passionate, you shouldn't be here. And because you're that passionate, you live and breathe it, which means that you always go the extra mile without even thinking about it. So you, even if you try and find that balance, will not, because your passion overrules your logic. I think it depends on the person. It's very easy to get lost in something. Like I just said, being that passionate and getting lost in that passion, I'm pretty sure the reverse could happen as well. Like, it's never happened to me because I've always been a creative person by heart and I spent all my time doing that, but I'm pretty sure it could flip the other way around as well. Most of the times when you see it being a bad thing, it's not the passion, it's just when people are tired and you've been at a certain place for too long and you just don't have that will anymore to like it. It's the only time that I really see that happen. Wow. So there's a lot of stuff that I do. Obviously, you keep you keep reading about trends and you do a lot of research and stuff like that. Something that I find very helpful for myself is reading. I read a lot as well. I've also discovered that meditation helps. It also helps in the work-life balance and all that type of stuff as well. But I've found that I find my focus a lot more when I meditate. So I try and meditate every day. I usually don't. But otherwise, it's just like keeping your eyes open and speaking to other creators. Just keep that conversation going, because everybody's always got something in their head. And it comes out in the conversation and you're like, oh shit, that's pretty cool. So keep talking. Don't marry too young. Creatively, when I started, I started a bit differently to other people, so I started off as a developer. So, yeah, I had a very interesting road to get where I am at the moment. But I think it's just keep your head down, always try your best, even if it isn't the best, always try your best, always give as much as you can, always do research, always make sure that you know what you're selling as well. That's quite an important thing, which you get lost, like that gets lost in translation a lot of times as well. And don't overthink things, because 9 out of 10 times the most simple thing that you can come up with is the best thing. And simple sells. Convoluted, amazing ideas usually doesn't turn into money. If you need to make money for a client, simple.
Okay, rad. That's a wrap on this one, and I hope you guys enjoyed watching this. It was a shit ton of work. If you love it or hate it, please smash that thumbs up, click that bell for notifications, leave a comment, and tell me what you guys thought, or if you have something rad to say. Also subscribe to my channel for other weird and awesome pieces of content. Check my Insta, check my Facebook, holler at me on my site, SeanTellis.com. Most of all, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace out.